Sathi, give me one pathway forward in where we are today.
For me, the pathway forward must be rooted in human rights. So there are certain human rights, as has been mentioned today, that are non-derogable, including, for example, the right to be free from torture. And yet we know today from international journalists who have gone into Kashmir, from local journalists, from community activists, that children are being tortured in Kashmir. So that's the first principle, right? Certain human rights are sacrosanct.
Who are the actors that are doing that?
Indian armed forces. Indian armed forces are torturing children in Kashmir today, right? And there is plenty of evidence that I would be happy to submit as a appendix to my testimony today. Second, we need to understand that another principle of human rights law is that collective punishment, right, is something that we can never tolerate. And so when you look at the communication blackout, right, when you look at something like the PSA, the Public Safety Act, right, these are forms of collective punishment. They don't require any type of due process. They don't require any type of cause, right? These are at-large mass attempts to silence an entire community, including, for example, Sikhs, right? So I want to be very clear here. My colleague mentioned the plight of Sikhs in Kashmir. I will tell you, I know Sikhs in Kashmir. I know Sikhs who are part of the diaspora here in the United States. They are in favor of self-determination in Kashmir. They are against... They
after the massacre of Chatti Singhpura,
Madam, I will give you an opportunity. And I'd appreciate if you'd wrap up the pathway forward. I got the human rights.
Yeah, so non-derogable, no collective punishment. And then finally, understanding that any imposition into civil and human rights must be necessary and proportionate, right? So I think there are a few core principles of human rights law that India has in large scale abandoned, and that's why we're in the situation we are today.
Let me thank you and